You know what's funny? People think stacking up 100 grand is the toughest part. Nope, the real beast is your very first 10,000. Sounds wild, but it's true, because that's where most people quit. And get this, over 60% of Americans can't even cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing. So if you can crack the $10,000 code, you're already ahead of the pack. Give me a few minutes and you'll leave with a $10,000 game plan. You can start today, even if you're broke right now. And I'll show you how to shift from surviving to actually stacking, without selling your stuff or burning out. Let's break it down and make it simple and doable. Before you even start chasing that first $10,000, there's one step you can't skip: building your safety net. Yep, your emergency fund. According to Bankrate's emergency savings report, 24% of US adults have no emergency savings at all. That's more than 1 in 4 people with zero backup when life hits hard. This is the money that saves you when life suddenly decides to go off script, like your car breaking down, an unexpected medical bill, or, worst of all, losing your job out of nowhere. Here's the goal: save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. Rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, health insurance, and the minimum payments on debts. The basics. If your job is pretty stable, 3 months might do. But if you're a freelancer, have a variable income, or people depend on you, better play it safe and aim for 6. And where do you keep it? Somewhere safe and easy to access. A high-yield savings account is your best bet. It's secure, earns you a little interest, and you can pull the money fast when life throws you a curveball. Now it's time for the real grind: stacking your first $10,000. And here's the thing, you don't just jump from 0 to 10 grand overnight. That's like trying to fight the final boss on level 1. Nope, you've got to treat this like a game, breaking it into levels. Level 1 is simple: $100. That's just proving to yourself that you can actually save, like a tutorial stage. Skip the coffee runs for a week, cook at home once or twice. Level 2, $1,000. This is where it starts to feel real. It's like your mini emergency fund. At this point, you're not bulletproof, but you've got armor. One unexpected bill won't wipe you out completely. Level 3 is $5,000. Now we're talking about serious traction. You'll feel momentum kicking in. It's like in a video game when you finally unlock new powers. You're still grinding, but the progress feels faster. And then comes level 4, the big one, $10,000. That's your first boss battle cleared. You've officially proven you can play the money game and win. So, how do you get through these levels? Number 1, track every single dollar. A survey by the Penny Hoarder found that over 55% of Americans don't use a budget, and 56% don't even know how much they spent last month. And when you don't track, leaks multiply. Forgotten subscriptions, impulse buys, hidden fees. Before you know it, your extra cash is gone. You can use an app, a spreadsheet, or a notebook. Doesn't matter. Just know where your cash is sneaking off to. Number 2, cut 2 to 3 big leaks. Subscriptions you forgot existed. That daily lunch that somehow costs 20 bucks. Or upgrading stuff you didn't really need. Over 85.7% of Americans report having at least one paid subscription going unused each month. And on average, people waste around $32.84 per month on these unused subscriptions alone. So when you're hunting for leaks, those forgotten subscriptions, they're stealth money sinkholes. Cut them out, and you'll free up more cash than you expect. Number 3, automate paying yourself first. Seriously, relying on willpower to save money is like relying on salad to win against pizza. You might mean well, but temptation wins most of the time. Here's how you make this foolproof. The moment your paycheck hits, set up an automatic transfer to a separate high-yield savings account labeled First $10,000. That money should move before you even have a chance to touch it. If your income isn't steady, maybe you freelance or get paid in chunks, that's fine. Just automate a percentage, not a fixed amount. Aim for 10 to 20% of every deposit, no matter the size. The key is consistency. Now here's the fun part, the raise rule. The moment you get a raise, a bonus, or some unexpected income, increase your auto transfer right away. Don't wait. If you used to save $200 a month, bump it to $250 or $300 before lifestyle inflation sneaks in. That way, your savings grow without you even feeling the pinch. If it's not automated, it's not real. Make saving the default, not the decision. Let's make this real with an example. Say you take home $2,800 a month. You auto-save 10%, that's $280. You cut $80 in leaks, like those ghost subscriptions, and maybe add $150 from a small side gig. That's $510 a month. That's how you turn good intentions into actual progress. One automated transfer, one tiny leak plugged, one extra hustle at a time. Okay, so let's talk about speeding things up. There are hacks, shortcuts, and little tricks that can make hitting $10,000 way faster. First up, live below your means. I know, not glamorous, but it works. House hacking, carpooling, splitting rent are boring words that secretly save you thousands. Like, who cares if you share Wi-Fi with your roommate when that extra cash gets you closer to the prize? Next, the 24-hour rule. It's basically the cool-down button for your wallet. You see something shiny, you wait 24 hours before buying. 9 times out of 10, you'll realize you didn't actually need it. And congratulations, you just saved yourself from impulse buying yet another gadget that ends up in your junk drawer. Here's the big one: increase income. Cutting expenses is great, but there's a ceiling to how much you can cut. Earning more, though? That's unlimited. Freelancing, flipping stuff online, gig economy jobs, this is where your savings can suddenly jump instead of crawl. Now let's make it fun. Challenge yourself. Try a no-spend weekend. Seriously, see how creative you can get without dropping cash. Walks, free events, cooking at home. You'll be shocked at how much you save by just hitting pause on spending for 2 days. And hey, if you're in, drop a 100% in the comments to show you're taking the challenge. Let's see how many of us can actually make it through the weekend without swiping that card. And here's my favorite hack: mindset. Every $100 you save, imagine unlocking a new level in the game. Suddenly, saving isn't boring. It's progress. With the $510 per month you just created, you'll hit $1,000 in approximately 2 months, $5,000 in 10 months, and $10,000 in 20 months without burnout. Now that you've got your safety net in place and conquered that first $10,000, it's time for the fun part: making money while you sleep. In the next episode, we're diving into the real millionaire's cheat code: compound interest. This is where the game changes completely. So hit that subscribe button and check out the full Millionaire Maker playlist so you don't miss the next level. Your journey to $1 million starts right here.